New Mortal Thor's here, man. I don't know whose idea it was to make Mortal Thor have to release at the end of every month, so I gotta wait to the end for every chapter. It basically starts off with Donald Blake, as a villain, explaining where gods come from. He was like, gods have always been among us as humanity, whether we know it or not. Always walking amongst us. And he was like, why are they among us? He was like, because humans basically need a god. They need someone to worship, whether it be a figure of sternness, a dad, a judge, someone to wring their neck, and someone that they all kneel to deep in their soul. Telling his little goons, and we see his organization, and he sends them out after Thor in his secret identity. And we get to Thor in his secret identity. He sees a vision of himself, Thor talking to him, talk about, I am dead and I was buried in the winter under the snow, basically. And he's like, but there's wrong. And when there's wrong, you break the sky to right it, for that is the man that you are. Essentially, so Sigurd gets the job. He gets hired at a little construction place. And, this little chick basically says, Sigurd used to work for her uncle, and he always thought he was Spider-Man, which, that's a little reference from Walt Simonson's store, because when Thor was in Secret Identity, he worked for that dude. So I was like, oh, look at that nice little callback. But yeah, so as he's working there, he gets attacked, and he schmooves and smacks down all the goons. But since he's fighting on construction beams, he kind of knocks their bodies off, and right as the cops show up, so a guy just falls on the car and he gets arrested. So he calls old Chris, and she's talking, and Loki's here, and he's like, this ain't good. And then the voice from off panel is like, yeah, that's right, this ain't good at all, Loki. He was like, you should have remained hidden, basically. I knew it was you because I saw you use your magic on those papers. So then we see he was old, and then he was like, so you better tell me what you're up to. You better hope I like the story, boy. So yeah, that's a cliffhanger, all right.